What is up, Humanoid Nation? It is me, the Humanoid Freak. It's been a while since I've done an ELOG. Where have I been? Well, I've been in the fucking hospital for the last 11 days. Why have I been in the hospital? Because I caught a fucking virus? Let me tell you the story. The last 4 months, I've been feeling like utter crap. Vomiting, diarrhea, nausea. I'm not going to tell you all that. I'm going to tell you all that, but not in graphic detail of what happened, because that's too much info. But yeah, the usual shit. That stuff. Vomiting, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. So basically, I'm doing all that for like 4 months or so of straight up vomiting and like going to the bathroom constantly. To the point where one day, 11, 12 days ago, I forget, it's all a blur now, that I'm at home and I'm thirsty as fuck. And I'm sitting down on my chair watching Lost, and I'm barely paying attention to what's going on in the show. Watching reruns because I'm that out of it on Netflix. Cheap plug. Ow. Fuck. See? Hospital. No bullshit. So yeah, I want to get up to get some water. Takes me 20 minutes just to stand up to go get water. I finally go get water. I go sit down. I'm still thirsty as fuck. I want to go get some more. Takes me another 20 minutes. By this time I'm figuring, fuck it, I'm gonna see how I'm doing on Thursday, because this is a Wednesday that's going on, and I'm thinking I'm gonna wait until Thursday and see how I'm feeling. By then I'll call an ambulance. By the second time I can't get up for 20 minutes, I decided to say fuck it, might as well call an ambulance. So I gather all my strength up, put all my shit in my bag, because like every time I go to the hospital I end up staying, so I gather all my stuff, like what I need to read, books, drawings, draw whatever, because you know, you have nothing to do in a fucking hospital. Music, iPod, the basic shit that I bring. I bring a pillow. So yeah, once I got it all that up and I'm leaning on my chair, I finally called 911. They come over. They say I'm extremely dehydrated. They overflow me with 2 liquid bags of just liquid. I have a heart problem, which I will discuss in a different ELOG, because that's a long story in a different story. Because that'll take up at least an hour of me explaining what's going on with me. But let's just say overflowing my heart with 2 bags of liquid is not good. I don't blame the paramedics, because when they see someone that's extremely dehydrated, of course they're going to give them overflow of 2 bags, because they need to get them liquid in them. They did it with me, and then my feet got swollen to the size of almost elephant trunks, feet. So we're in the emergency room. I get a bed. Doctor comes along. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with me. During that, from all I remember is from that night, they put all the shit inside me, like tubes. Look at all this shit. If you can see it, because like I got bruises everywhere. Over here too, like this big ass bruise here when they took like needles and shit. From what I can remember. Oh yeah. They also put an IV thing right here in my neck. That is not fun. Because they put an IV right near the jugular to take blood out instead of putting it on here for some reason. I have no idea why. Let me tell you. And also, I wasn't shaved. I had a full set of hair. Imagine me being bearded. They're putting all this tape on me and some shit hanging out of my neck. Along with the sweat from the night and me being hairy. And the fact that this thing spouting out of my neck hurts like a motherfucker. So I had to live with that for the first 4 nights in the hospital, and I could not sleep for 4 nights because this shit is hanging out my neck and it's hurting like a motherfucker. Finally, they take it out and it's all good. Oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you, they had to put a catheter in. And let me just say, I was not asleep during this time. Catheter while you're awake, they're trying to put in, hurts like a bitch. Oh my God, does it ever hurt like a bitch? So I'm in bed for 3 days and I can't get up. And when they finally take it out, it hurts even more. I'm not going into detail, but those who had catheters inside their dick know what that feels like. So yeah, that's pretty much the basic gist of it. The first 4 days of just pure hell. Then, I'm in the extreme intensive care unit at this point in a heart clinic. Because it's my heart that's going on and shit. During those couple of days, they figure out that what caused the massive vomiting was a virus that I caught somewhere. I don't know where. But a virus that I caught a virus that led me to vomit, take the shit all the time, non-stop, nausea, dizziness, and all that shit. Which made me extremely dehydrated. That's when the paramedics came in and overflowed me. But along with this, my feet are swollen, so I got to piss away all the fluid in me for the next couple days. And you can't do it in 1 or 2 days, because with my heart problem, it takes a couple days, like around 5 to 6 days. So I'm waiting, pissing each day, just bored as fuck in the hospital, and they're doing every kind of test imaginable. One day they did an angiogram on me, which they went through the hand and the wrist and the neck again to check my kidney function, to see if my kidneys were fucked up during the whole vomiting shit. Because with my heart situation, if I vomit way too much and damage my kidneys, I could go on. It's not a good sign. So with an angiogram, they check inside to see if my kidneys are doing good or bad. Good thing is they didn't go through my groin this time, because I went through an angiogram like 3 years ago, and they went through my groin, and it was not fun. Because the resting period after that is like 3 hours of not moving at all in bed, because they went through your dick. Yeah. This time they just went through the neck and the wrist. And when they go through the wrist, it feels like a broken wrist, because like I've been feeling sore like a motherfucker for the past 5 days now. Because they pretty much say, like, when you're healing from a angiogram from the wrist, it feels like a broken wrist. The first day. So you can imagine how that feels like, especially when I'm right-handed and I'm trying to sleep. Also, I can't go to the bathroom myself, and it feels weird asking nurses and shit to help me go to the bathroom and wipe. Yes, I had to ask that. A grown man has to do that. But nurses here don't care, or they do care, but they can't say anything. Because my hand is all bandaged up, and I'm right-handed, and this is filled with this, and whatever the fuck this is. When they put like an IV Lasix in there. Lasix is the pee pill. So yeah, that's basically what an angiogram is. So they came back with kidneys all fine and shit. So my kidneys are fine. Nothing to worry about. So the only reason I'm here is because like I caught a virus, which made me extremely dehydrated. And my legs are all better now. It's just now I have to wait until tomorrow, which is a Tuesday. I can't remember the date right now, because it's all, I'm in a hospital. It's all fucked up in here. And all I have to do in the hospital is just watch TV all day long, read books, go for walks. Oh, hospital food here is just fucking disgusting. The first 4 days, it's okay to eat, but then after a while, it's just, nah. That's why I get my parents to bring me food, even though they live all the way out in the boonies, and I live in the downtown area. But they don't mind. Well, they don't mind. I don't know. Their parents, they do shit like that. But anyways, that's it for the hospital ELOG, if I can think of anything else. yeah, so that's where I've been for the last 2 weeks. Anyways, I'll be back to do my regular shit sketches and whatever it is that I do when I get better, or yeah, definitely. But just to let you know, this is where I've been for the past 2 weeks. For those who give a shit. Those who don't give a shit, I don't give a shit. But anyways, just to let you all know that. Humanoid Freak out. Take it easy, Humanoid Nation. Peace out.